the largest trade pact in human history. It involves 11 other countries. It is being negotiated completely in secret. We don't know what's in it. And as Carly Fiorina put it, the devil is in the details. And yet here you have Senate Republicans rushing to give this president fast track or trade promotion authority in the context of 25 years of NAFTA, GATT, World Trade Organization, where we've had free trade deal after free trade deal that has cost us jobs, that has seen 55,000 factories go abroad, that has seen wages be decimated. Senator Cruz, do you support trade promotion authority? Do you support the TPP? And if so, why?
It's a great question, and I'm glad to have the opportunity to address it, because it's a question on which the media and the internet has a lot of misinformation. So let's talk a little bit about what these two agreements provide, because there's TPA and TPP that are two different things. TPA is Trade Promotion Authority. It's also called Fast Track. TPP is one specific trade deal in the Pacific that was not voted on by Congress. The one that was voted on was TPA, Trade Promotion Authority. Now, I supported TPA. And the reason I supported Trade Promotion Authority is that I support free trade. When I campaigned for the Senate, I campaigned in support of free trade. I told the Texans who elected me over and over again, I believe free trade benefits America, that it increases jobs, it benefits farmers, it benefits ranchers, it benefits manufacturers, that when we open up foreign markets, I can tell you in the state of Texas, there are some 3 million jobs that depend on international trade, that we see in a very real sense the benefits of trade. We're in a time of economic stagnation where we've got right now under Barack Obama the lowest labor force participation since 1978. We need jobs and growth, and history has demonstrated that without fast track, it is proven practically impossible for any president, Democrat or Republican, to negotiate a free trade agreement. The reason being that foreign nations don't negotiate with the president if Congress on the back end can add a bunch of amendments after they've negotiated an agreement. So what fast track provides is that if a trade agreement is negotiated, it comes up and Congress just votes on it. That has been, for 80 years, the only way free trade agreements have been able to be passed. TPA is 6-year legislation. Now, a lot of people have said, the question you just asked, why on earth would you vote to give Barack Obama any more power? And why would you trust Barack Obama? Now, let me be clear. I don't trust Barack Obama at all. But Obama is going to be in office for just 19 more months. Trade Promotion Authority with 6-year legislation. If we want the next president, who I hope is a Republican, and frankly, who I hope is me, to have fast track authority, the only chance to get it was now, because the Democrats would vote on a straight party line vote to prevent any Republican from having it. Now let's talk about TPP, because a lot of people are concerned about TPP. One of the most maddening aspects of TPP is that the text is secret, it's classified. Let me be clear, I think that is stupid. Now, I've read TPP. Members of Congress are allowed to read it. I've gone and read it. Frankly, on reading now, it's like 600-700 pages. I'm not going to represent to you that I've studied every paragraph closely. I have read it. And on reading it, it was a relatively straightforward trade agreement. It at least appeared to be, although I did not have weeks to study. Unfortunately, I think the administration's decision to keep the text secret, given the abuse of power from this administration, only encourages people to say, what horrible things must be in there if they're hiding the text? Now, let me give you 2 bits of good news. One, under Trade Promotion Authority, no agreement can be voted on, including TPP, until the text has been public for 60 days. which means everyone will get the opportunity to read for 2 months the text of TPP, to look at it. If there's some provision buried in paragraph number 5032 that I missed on a quick read, in 60 days people will have time to study it and assess, is this beneficial or not? But I think, and I'm publicly called, I think the Obama administration should make the text of TPP public right now.
Final question, and I'm going to open it up to the floor. Your Republican opponents in the primary, their line of attack so far, and I assume it's going to be in the future, is Ted Cruz is eloquent, Ted Cruz is articulate, Ted Cruz stood up against Obamacare.
That's a terrible thing for them to say about him.
But there's one thing Ted Cruz lacks, and former Governor Rick Perry said it. He wasn't a governor. He has no executive experience. He's essentially a freshman senator. We had a freshman senator in the White House under Obama. We need somebody with concrete executive governing experience. Ted Cruz's time is not now, it's in the future. What do you say to that argument?
Very glad to have the chance to address that argument. You know, it's interesting. I'm always amused when the media treats it somehow as newsworthy. When governors say they think governors would make a better president. And I will say, for all of us with some historical memory, we remember the argument of governor versus senator has been somewhat historically convenient. So, in 1980, when the strong conservative candidate was Ronald Reagan, a governor, not a single voice from Washington went on television and said, we need a governor. Then we needed a former congressman by the name of George Herbert Walker Bush. Fast forward to 1996, when the moderate establishment choice was Bob Dole. Not a single voice from Washington went on TV and said, we need a governor. Then we need an elder statesman from the Senate. Fast forward to 2008, when that choice was John McCain. None of those voices said, we need a governor. Then we need to get another senator. This election cycle, the primary moderate establishment candidates in the field are governors. And suddenly every pundit on Fox News, every hour says, we need a governor. Roughly an equal number of presidents have been senators and governors. Truth of the matter is, there have been good presidents and bad presidents who were both. Jimmy Carter was a governor. He was a tree man. Barack Obama is not a horrible president because he was a senator. Barack Obama is a horrible president because he's a radical ideologue, an unmitigated socialist who has undermined America